What you says in the internet, my name's Lukazlade and welcome back to SezzCraft. Last episode, we built up the storage system and it is all done. It's all done. I mean, just look at it. Everything's done, labelled, sorted out. A few spots where I've got empty item frames. I'm still going to move some stuff around, or maybe they can just stay there for extras. There's also some sneaky overflow bits for like the cord and stuff from my farm, which they're just beyond here. But there's one thing I am going to be working on. I am pretty proud of this design that I came up with myself. Well, I came up with most of it myself. It is a self-fueling super smelter, and I've already built it. The reason why I wanted to show this off now is obviously I've not recorded me building this because I was just like, I went in a test world, tried it out, and then I just started putting markers in positions so I knew where to build. As you can see, I used the wool to line out the block spacing, so I knew where roughly if I had enough space, and then got carried away and built the full thing. It's not decorated, obviously. We are going with the quartz brick, which I need to get a ton of, so I'm going to go do that so we can build it up. But I wanted to start recording so I could kind of show you and walk you through how this actually works. So, have I got ender pearls? Yes, I do. So, this original design, you may have seen it before, is a Wells Night design, and I basically modified the design to fuel itself. So it's 16 furnaces, and you have the minecarts that you put the stuff in, which I could easily change that, so it's just one thing as well, which I might do, where I just put it in one chest and the hoppers go into both. But essentially you put the items in there. Normally these blocks wouldn't be here. You'd have the minecarts that run here and you put your fuel in there. But I wanted it to fuel itself, so I didn't actually have to put it in, which I always use bamboo. And I've made 2 giant bamboo farms that well, not giant, they just look really tall, but double layer bamboo farms that automatically go into the minecarts themselves. So as you see, I can collect it if it overflows, so I can still use it for a normal bamboo farm, but I don't really have any use apart from scaffolding. I've got a bunch of that already. But I blocked off the path there, didn't have the path that goes down, and just have it as a minecart that runs backwards and forwards on either side. And then it goes into the hoppers. Obviously there will be losses. I could make it more efficient, but I'm not that bothered because over time this ends up producing quite a lot. And obviously if I wanted to, I could extend that further out, further up. However, I wanted to make more bamboo. Then I just harvest. That one should harvest in a minute, if you know bamboo farms work. But essentially, all the bamboo trickles down the hoppers, and then this hopper faces this minecart. I've took some bamboo out. I was testing the things, but essentially it drags down, it goes into that hopper goes into this and fuels it when it gets done. And then obviously the reason I've got these extra chests rather than just going straight down the line is because, like I say, when it starts backing up, at least I can store a ton of it, and then it will literally never run out of fuel once it backs up. So early game it will be quite hard, but the longer this runs, the more fuel I'm going to have. And I'll never have to worry about fueling it, because when it's off, the minecarts stop at the fueling stations and automatically get filled up. And then obviously when I flick this lever, if I can do it from here, I can't do it. I flick this lever, you can hear the minecarts rolling. Obviously there's nothing in the furnaces right now. Let me get up here, and you can see it activates this minecart, which runs backwards and forwards. And then obviously I can stop it, which stops all the redstone powered, puts them all back at the starting point. Like so. Oh, I missed that jump again. Get up here. Like that. So the modification I made is a very simple one. I'm not very good with redstone, but I was quite impressed with myself to figure this out. Essentially what I did was have a repeater facing into that block, power the redstone lines. This one is, you can't really see, but this one right here is a normal rail. This one's a powered, obviously power off. When the power gets triggered, it'll push it along. and then come back, obviously, and it will bounce off with it being a normal one. And the redstone line just powers off this one, so the back is still the same as it usually is, apart from instead of it dropping down and then going to there, which is where the power drill would start for the fuel station. I essentially bring it around to the front, obviously using repeaters so it can carry the signal and into the block. So then when I power that lever, it powers the redstone line, which then lets them go across. I think it's very smart. And then obviously, like I say, the bamboo farm's a simple bamboo design. And the reason obviously I wanted to show you that is because it's going to be quite tough to get around the back and show you all the workings. I mean, like I say, it's very simple, but I'm not very good at Minecraft. Well, yeah, I'm not very good at Minecraft either, but I'm not very good at redstone. And I think this is super cool. Very impressed with myself, if I must say. And it was just an idea I've been toying with for a while, and it came out completely different as well. I just went into a test world, messed around, which obviously, like I said in the previous episode, is something I've started to do, and it makes everything so much easier, because I just used to mess around and do everything off the top of my head. And now it just makes things so easier, and I built this up within like an hour, not even that. The super smelter is the easiest part, and then obviously it was just scaffolding up and doing everything. So I'll used all iron blocks for redstone lines, since obviously I have quite a lot of iron blocks, but then I know which blocks I can't break because it's all part of the structure. Either has redstone on it or it's just something to protect something else. But you won't see this anyway, because obviously they took up all the flooring. Most of it will go back, but I took up more than I need, because essentially this is going to go right here. Well, there's going to be a wall that goes up, and then it just covers all the iron blocks, and it's going to be all quartz, just like that. And then essentially I use this pillar so I knew how high I could go, so I could map it out, because I basically want this to raise up and kind of like staircase up to the top of there, and then that'll be the start of the next level. So that's essentially going to be where the roof level goes for the next one. But obviously I could still build up through into the next level if I wanted. I could even just have it as a glass ceiling, which I might do onto that one, so you can just look straight down into the super smelter, which I think would be pretty cool. I've got a Vizzo. Hi. Let's sleep this off. Let's get rid of these mobs. But I'm very happy with that. I'm very excited. And also, I now have the replay mod, so my time lapses could be a bit better. But we'll see. We'll have to wait and see when it comes down to the editing process of making a time lapse with the replay mod. But I'm super happy that we have that now. Oh, and also something that took a long time, which I was doing before I even started doing this, was the underside of the base is so dark. I used dirt pillars to come all the way, put a ring all the way around, and then do the cross in the middle. It's still pretty dark. I had to torch off all of this area because mobs kept spawning. But where these dark patches are anyway, it doesn't matter, because I'm eventually going to have pillars that come down into the water on in the dark patches, which will also have sea lanterns on them anyway. Just figuring out where I want to put them. They're probably like roughly around here, and I'll just do the old knock it out and sand or gravel so I can get a full structure and then build on top of that. Well, yeah, I'm essentially going to be building around this using the same design as like this, really. I'm quite excited. Obviously, we've not finished the floor. I needed to get a bit more blackstone to finish the flooring. Then once I've done this, then, well, it's time for me to start building the walls around the structure. But as long as I had this platform to start with was my main start, so I could get the storage system, that's going to make everything a lot easier. And you haven't seen the house either. That's one thing. You want to see... This looks so weird now. There's nothing in it. All the chests are gone. The pets are still here. Mumbo and Toffee. That's tasty named. There's nothing here apart from the furnace system, which doesn't actually have anything in it. But I kept it in case I didn't get the super smelter made, so I still use it. And obviously an end chest, a bed, and empty chests. I left them there because, you know, part of the design. Don't know what I'm going to be doing with this bit yet. Might just stay like this forever, but it's going to be staying there. I just don't know what I'm going to do with it. But I mean, look at that. It is pretty big. It does take up quite a bit of space. I think it's 25 by 25 blocks. Each yellow one is a block, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 10, 15, 20. So 25 by 20 area you'll need, and then it's like 10 high. I've made it go slightly higher, but that's mainly because of the ceiling, so it's about 12 high, I think. Yeah, something like that. So it does take up quite a bit of space. If you do have a big area to do it though, it's pretty cool. Very, very easy design. If you literally just look at Wells Knight's Super Smelter tutorial, you basically, like I say, essentially build that, and then the rest of the modifications that I've made on it myself are very easy to do. If you can build that, you can build this. If you know how to make a bamboo or a bamboo farm, it is so easy to do, and I'm sure you can probably make it a lot more efficient than what I've currently made it. So anyway, I'm going to get a load of materials, and then hopefully we can have a time lapse using the replay mod if I can get it to work. So we'll see. If there's no time lapse, I apologize. But you know, I do quite a lot of time lapses, but I just want to see how it looks with the replay mod. So without further ado, I'm going to go mining off camera. I'm going to go quartz gathering, and then we'll time lapse this and get it done. Let's go.
When I close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind worked backwards just for a minute, I'd follow you before the memory's gone. I remember you, you left my spirit. With you high is all I'm feeling. Remember how we felt alive. I remember you. I remember you. I remember you. When I close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind worked backwards just for a minute, I'd follow you before the memory's gone. I remember you, you left my spirit. With you high is all I'm feeling. Remember how we felt alive. I remember you. I remember you. I remember you.
Well. We have done a lot of building. I really hope the replay mod worked, because this was quite some time decorating all this. As you can see, changed the floor, all sea lanterns underneath with the trapdoors. I think that looks quite cool. Brightens up the area, very nice. built up these walls now to like connect them up. So as you can see, the plan is going to be the same. It'll be like hallways going down into the middle with different rooms. And I've started building up on the second floor. If we fly up here, I'm unsure about this still at the minute, but I've got ideas, so I'm just gonna keep working on it and alternate if I don't like it. But then as you can see, we've got the second floor going up with the same pattern, and then I switched to the polished black stone floor. Did a black glass ceiling on the top so you can see down into the super smelter, because I think that's quite cool. May do that in a few of the other rooms. It just adds that more depth to it. And what else? These pillars that go right up, that's to 128. So that's where the portal's gonna go. I can remove that portal, put it up there at some point, which I may do very soon anyway. So it's in the same position, then I can just temporarily change it. But yeah, what else did I do? I didn't see it. Oh yeah, I've moved these pathways. I'm not moving all the lighting on the floor. They're staying 4 blocks apart. But these ones are 5 blocks apart. Mainly so it lined up properly with this, but I think it looks better with the 5 blocks apart. Yeah, I just don't know what I'm doing with. I don't know what I'm doing with the sea lanterns on the floor. I don't know whether to hide them or not. With blackstone pressure plates or carpet. I think the carpet's a bit too dark. That's the only issue. As you can see, a bit dark. Did go end busting as well with Dan and Stacy. Got a lot of gear. I got all of this, so a lot of tools and things, and we've got 3 more lead tray, some more shulker boxes. I did actually have more shulker boxes than that, but I've actually crafted some up. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty decent right now. It'll look cool when it's done. If we take another flight out and see how it looks from above, it's going to be pretty big. That's the start of the third floor, so it's going to be at least this high. There's going to be a lot of building. I need to start on the walls at some point. Still toying with the idea of cyan terracotta for the walls, but I'm unsure. I think it looks okay, but I don't know if I'm going to do stone or black stone. I just feel like it might be too much black stone if I do the walls as black stone as well, so I'm actually unsure on that one right now. But plans for today now is work on gold farm. Wait, why didn't I? Yeah, working on a gold farm. So I need to go get a lot of resources to start the gold farm. I need to get a lot of magma blocks. That's the thing. A lot of magma blocks. I should probably. Oh, and I got some netherite boots now. I wasn't recording them, but Dan gave me a netherite ingot for helping him build his base up. He had a spare. He's got full netherite gear, so that is my first one. I've got netherite boots, so I'll put on the boots because why not? So we'll take this gold helmet so we get attacked, and we'll switch it off. Put that one in there, and then we're gonna go. Wait, I got food and I didn't need food. So yeah, let's go into the nether and let's try and find us some magma blocks, because we're gonna need a fair few. I've got the turtle legs already. I just need to get the magma blocks. I need to find a decent area where I can mine these. So I'm gonna have to go low, and the only problem is with where we are. I should probably take notes of these coordinates as well, because they're never actually sure on where we are. There's 84. If we just swoop down, be able to get there loads here. Right, well, let's just start mining these, shall we? Oh, look at that, ancient debris. Nice. I'm even looking for that. quartz as well. That, because I've gone through most of my quartz resources. I had loads of quartz and now I basically have none. I also have like no emerald, well, because I've been trading for quartz and forgetting to trade other things to replenish my emeralds, but we're gonna create a better system for that. Hopefully cure a villager for them type of things that we need. Back home, back home.
I know a place where we can get a lot of magma anyway.
Yeah, let me just check how much I got actually. And it needs to be 5 wide though. So we can just have excess chests sticking out. So if we just build like a chest wall here, and then we hopper them all down so it all drops down, and just go pretty high up with the chests, like to the point where you don't really need to reach up, sort of thing. There's a lot of scaffolding in here as well if you need it. So basically the platform is going to be all the way along like that, and then if we go back like 1, 2, 5 should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then go long that way, and then fill it out, and then obviously same on that side. So yeah, that's what I did last time, and then I just broke the middle ones.
Sorry!
Why are you trying to kill me today?
God damn it, Luke!
And then basically every level we've got here in the center, obviously we've got gap, will be a line of glass going along, and that's where we're gonna bang. And that's where we're gonna bang the eggs on. So I've only got like 4 stacks of magma left anyway, so I might only be able to get like 1 more platform done.
Yeah, same.
So we'll see what we can get with these, and then if we know we ain't got enough, we'll just stick with the 3 platforms. 3 is quite good anyway. And then yeah, we'll do the glass because we've got the glass. We'll do the glass ceiling. We'll place the eggs. Then it's just the trapdoors, and the trapdoors and the must-know thing, and then that is the farm done. And then we just need to build an AFK spot, which obviously we'll build it quite high up, so then it doesn't load the mobs underneath the bedrock. Like obviously, if no one's in the Nether, it'll only load that's higher up. Yeah, this is where I don't know who actually invented it, but I think it was actually just Cub's design. But this is Cub fans list.
I thought. Right, I finished the glass bit up top. I don't know if you want it any different. Or...
No, it should be fun. Alright, gold farm complete. Time to AFK and grab some gold. Next episode, we start with a piglin battering. Thank you so much for watching. Do remember to subscribe for some more content, and I'll see you next time for another SezzCraft. Bye.
What you says